Good evening children, welcome to class 7 physics IIT class. In the last class we have discussed electricity topic concept of friction sheet. Now we will discuss few more sums in those sheet. Okay. The question is explain the reasons of excessive currents in our house. Excessive currents is nothing but if you use more amount of currents or where the current is wasted and if there are any short circuit, what are the reasons for those excessive current? So here mainly we have two reasons. They are direct touching of wires as well as connection of many devices to a single socket. Okay. So connection of the direct touching of wire is nothing but sometimes the wire will be having in the how the wire will be in the middle will be having a copper wire and afterwards it is having an insulator that is plastic, it is rounded around it. Yes, but that plastic is rounded around it because as electricity flows in the air also, air is also a good conductor. To stop the flowing, there the copper wire is surrounded by a insulating wire, that is plastic wire. So if any reason the plastic wire may damage or if it is stained, what happens? A little amount of current will be coming out and it flows outside. So there the electricity will be wasted and if, accidentally if we touch that we may get the shock. Okay, this is the reason of one of the excessive current. And next is connection of many devices to a single socket. Sometimes if we connect more voltage or more EMF for the single socket, what happens there? The more electricity is drawn there. Okay, if more electricity is drawn, what happens? There will be a power cut. That means the fuse may break down or MCB may break. Okay, so this happens due to the overloading. And next is in a 3-pin plug, Y is earth pin made longer and thicker than the other 2 pins. See, do you know 3-pin plug? So how it will be? It will be thicker and somewhat big in the middle and these two are the small. Okay, this is a 3-pin. This will be big and this will be small. And if the plug also, if we see middle one will be thicker. Why it is? Because this is for the connected for the earth terminal. See, sometimes we get shocks, not even shocks also if we touch refrigerators in some houses or some other places. If you touch a refrigerator or any electronic goods, even if you get rice cookers also, sometimes you get small jerk. Yes or not? That is due to the earthing. It is called as earthing. Why? Because if the electricity does not passes to the earth or if it is not, earthing is not given to the electricity in the houses, we get such type of jerks. To avoid this, we use this 3-pin plug. So for this third pin, for the 2 pins we all know one is connected for the live and one for the neutral. Live is where the electricity passes. Neutral is a which acts as a not total electricity, does not pass total electricity, not simply. Whereas this third one will help to supply excess or to give earth pin to the earth. From the earth this wire is connected. So here why we use this earth pin is used to maintain electronic devices to give longer life and it does not even waste the electricity also. If we use this earth pin, we will not get small jet like things when we touch electronic goods. If you want to use this, we will get the situation. Next, name the following an electric gadget to break the electric circuit. See, if fan is running in this classroom, if we want to off, if we want to stop the fan, what we will do? We will off the switch, right? That means we are breaking the circuit. That means we are opening the circuit. If we open the circuit, the flow of current stops and the fan stops working. And alloy used to make filament of a bulb. Here alloy is nothing but combination of 2 or more metals is called as alloy. So here what alloy is used to make a filament in the bulbs. If you see zero bulbs or big round bulbs, in the middle you will be having small thread-like structure. It is called as tungsten. It is called as filament. It is made up of tungsten. Next, a combination of 2 or more cells. Symbol of cell is this one, right? These are the wires. Combination of more cells is called as battery. The source of electricity. Where we get electricity? From where we get electricity? Okay, powerhouses, thermal stations. Next, the two terminals of a cell. Cell has two terminals here. What are they called as? Big one is positive terminal and small one is the negative terminal. Next one. A polythene piece wrapped with wool is found to have negative charge. So if a polythene piece is wrapped with the wool, okay, with the wool a polythene piece is done. So what happens there? A small amount of jet produced. So how much of charge is produced with that? How much of charge? So here charge is equal to 3.2 into 10 to the power minus 7 coulombs. Okay, they said that a charge is produced, so how much Q is equal to 3.2 into 10 to the power of minus 7 coulombs. And what they are asking, estimate the number of electrons transfers. They are asking number of electrons flowed. Okay, so this is the charge produced by a body, and in that what is the charge and the flow of electrons? No, so number of electrons, how many are flowed when charge of 3.2 to the power of minus 7 coulombs is produced. To want number of electrons, first of all we need what is the value of one electron, right? So value of one electron is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 90 coulomb. Okay. So number of electrons we have to find out. Then that means number of electrons is obtained by total charge by the electron. Okay, by value of electron. That means Q is how much here? 3.2 into 10 to the power of minus 7 coulomb. And electron value is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 90 coulomb. Check here. 32 by 10 and 16 by 10. 10 gets cancelled now. And here 10 to the power of minus 7 into 10 to the power of plus 90. Minus becomes numerator, then goes to, if numerator goes to numerator, minus becomes plus. Therefore 16 ones are 16 twos are. So we can write it as 2 into 10 to the power of minus 7 plus 90 is how much? It is 10 to the power of 12 coulombs. So how many electrons have been moved? How many electrons have been flown? 2 into 10 to the power 12 coulombs have been flown. The value of one electron is 1.6 to 10 to the power 90 coulombs. Okay. Next one. How much current does your laptop consume if 100 coulombs of charge is transferred to the charger by in 4 seconds? Here what they have given? Charge they have given. How much? 100 coulombs. And what they have given? They have said that time of 4 seconds. They are asking current. How much current is consumed if 100 coulombs of charge is produced by 4 seconds. So we have formula current I is equal to Q by T. So what is Q? 100 coulombs and T is 4 seconds. Coulomb by second is what? Coulomb by second I is equal to represented current, the units of current is ampere. So 4 ones are 425. So how much current? 25 ampere current has been consumed by the laptop. Next. Here EMF, I have said regarding EMF in the series cells, if we consume, if the series cells, all the total EMF of all the cells is the total EMF is sum of the all cells. Whereas in the parallel is what is the biggest EMF? That EMF is consumed by the electric source. Okay. So here the total EMF of series combination means the sum of all EMFs. Okay. Combination of 3 cells of equal EMF, that is 4.5 volts. What is the EMF of each cell? So what they are asking, total EMF is equal to 4.5 EMF. Okay, how many cells? 3 cells we are mentioned. That means total EMF is equal to cells, 3 cells plus EMF of each cell. Let us set EMF of each cell as Therefore, x is equal to 4.5 by 3. We will get 45 by 3 into 10. 3 ones are 15. Okay, then we will get 1.5 EMF. That means EMF of each cell is 1.5 EMF. Total EMF of 3 cells is how much? 4.5. And they said that equal EMF of 3 cells is 4.5. So what is the EMF of each cell? 4.5 is equal to 3 into x. X is the EMF of each cell we have assumed. So 4.5 divided by 3 is equal to x. We will get 1.5 EMF is the EMF of each cell. Next, find the total EMF of the combination. Here see it carefully. These all are in series now. So it is 3 volts, it is 6 volts and it is 3 volts. If series means all should be added to. So what is the EMF of this? 6 plus 3 plus 3? It is 12 volts. Okay, this is first one. Next, the connection is not finished. Next, okay, this is the electric source they have used. Now again they have connected here 3 cells. This is also in series, but the EMF is 1 volt, 1 volt and 1 volt. So total EMF will be 3 volts. And there are one more cells here. They are in a parallel. Okay. So these are connected like this. And the EMF of these three is 1 volt, 2 volt and 3 volts. See here, they are in series and they are in series. So the EMF of cells in the series will be sum of the 3 cells. 3 volts, 6 volts, 6 volts is 12 volts and 1 volt, 1 volt, 1 volt is 3 volts. Whereas this is parallel. No? So what will be the EMF in the parallel cell? The highest EMF is considered. Okay, so what is the highest EMF here? 3 volts. Now, these 3 are in series or parallel? These 3 are again in the series, no? So again, add these 3 cells. That means 12 volts plus 3 volts plus 3 volts. That means how much? 12 plus 3, 15, 15 plus 3, 8. So the total EMF of this combination is 18 volts. Next one. When starter motor of a car is switched on for 8 seconds, time is 8 seconds they have given. The motor is switched on for 8 seconds. 0.8 seconds, not even 1 second, also 0.8 seconds. 24 coulomb of charge passes through the coil on the motor. How much charge is passed? That is 24 coulombs. Calculate the current in the motor. What we have to find out? We have to find out I. We have current I. So we have formula I is equals to Q by T. What is Q? 24 coulombs. And T is 0.8 seconds. Coulomb by second is nothing but ampere. 24 into 10 by 8. 8 ones are 8 4. 8 threes are 24. So we will get 30 ampere. 30 ampere is the current passed through the motor for 0.8 seconds. Next. A refrigerator is marked 80 volts, 80 watt and 220 volts. That means energy consumed is, energy can be consumed by the refrigerator is 80 watts and with how much voltage? 220 volts. Okay. Now, so what they are asking, how much energy is consumed in one day if on an average it is used for 20 hours a day. How much time it is used? 20 hours, right? For a day it is used 20 hours. So they are asking only for one day. So energy consumed is equals to how much power is taken? 80 watts. 80 watts and how much time? 20 hours. Okay, and by 1000. Why? Because we get what our energy consumed is 1 kilowatt hour. No, so we want kilowatts, so we will get 1000. So here you will get 8 twos are 16, right? And this is 16 double 0 by 1000. Okay, so here you will get it as 1.6 kilowatt hour intake. That means for a refrigerator 1.6 kilowatt hour is used. Okay, so this is regarding the average voltage. Next, when it is likely to happen if the voltage is dropped. That means if it is, the voltage is 220, no? That means it is dropped to 50 voltage. That means how much time it has dropped? 220 by 50 is 4.4. Okay, 4.4 times the voltage is dropped. That means current increases 4.4 whole square. Right? Current increases by the current is increased by 4.4 square and the wire gets increased almost 4.5 whole square there. Okay, so what happens? It becomes almost, you go to 19.6 something. So that much times the wire is get heated up. If that happens, what happens? The wire in the motor in the refrigerator will be burned out. That is the reason you will say if the voltage drops down, if it is increased suddenly, if it is decreased suddenly, there will be short circuit or there will be a breakdown. So to avoid this, we are using stabilizers or we are doing inbuilt stabilizers for the refrigerators. Next one. So here are connection of bulbs in series as well as in parallel. So these are the bulbs connected in the series first and these two are connected for the single parallel bulb. And again these three bulbs are connected to a battery. Okay, so what about how the bulbs will glow? Will the three bulbs glow with same voltage or same EMF? No. Why? Because as the two are connected in the series, the amount of voltage is shared. Okay. Whereas, why? Because the same amount of voltage is drawn for this circuit and for this circuit also. So this cell will be supplying same amount for this and same amount for this. This same amount should be divided into the two bulbs, so they glow a little bit brighter than the C1. This is A, B and the C. AT glows better but not as C. Why? Because the voltage issued by C is more when compared to A and B. As there are two bulbs, okay, they need to share the voltage, so they bright it is lesser. Whereas only C is one bulb, instead of sharing the voltage, so it goes. And the amount of current passing to three bulbs is equal, whereas voltage is different. So we have finished concept building sheet. Tomorrow we will be learning. Tomorrow in the next class we will be saying about concept fixing sheet. Thank you.